Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fort Bend Christian game versus LSA. This is our first big rivalry game of the entire season. I'm here with Mr. Williams.
Hey, Camille, this is going to be a good one, isn't it? We have had some amazing games at our field. In fact, we've had a lot of games at our field. All but one game has been at home. We got this week at home, next week at home, and then we've got 3 on the road to finish up the regular season, and this team would like to make it to the playoffs this year. Fort Bend Christian at 3-2 invites Lutheran South at 4-1. And you mentioned rivalry. This is a rivalry right now in virtually every single sport that we play.
Yeah, we have a big rivalry between them. I mean, the student section, you could tell even before this, the students were planning big schemes against them. But, of course, Ms. Hooper was there to stop us, you know.
Probably a good thing. Students tend to go a little bit farther than perhaps they should in their big rivalries. Back in the day, Fort Bend Christian held the edge by far in this matchup. Last couple of years, though, has been South winning maybe 3 or 4 in a row now after the Eagles were able to win 3 or 4 in a row. This should be a good game tonight. High-powered offenses. Tell us about what J.D. Meagle did last week.
Man, if you guys were watching the game last week, you saw J.D. Meagle drop 7 touchdowns in a school game, which I think is a school record. I don't think I've ever heard of a quarterback, let alone anyone, scoring 7 touchdowns in one game. It was very impressive. Always had him running down the middle. They left it open down the middle the whole night. I thought that was good coaching. I'm just kidding.
No, it was very good coaching. You're right. We picked up something on the video when we scouted them. And it worked all night long because when you got somebody like Claude Mincondi in the backfield and your quarterback runs more than Claude does, Claude was the decoy all night long, and it worked. All right, a very, very windy night. Great football weather minus the wind is the way the Golden Voice, Jerry Reeves, put it. It's about a 15 to 20-mile-an-hour wind right now blowing right to left and just blew the ball off the tee as Lutheran South is going to kick off. And the Eagles, wearing all black, are going to receive. Little chip shot kickoff. It's going to be handled by Mincondi. He's going to get up to about the 34-yard line and be tackled there. We'll take that. See now, Camille, that's good coaching right there because we saw that they like to do that little chip shot, so we put our best return men at that secondary level instead of on the further back guys.
Yeah, I was looking at a few of Claude's stats, and I looked on Max Preps, and Claude is #1 in rushing yards. I don't know. That took me a second to get.
In the whole district, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's your first offensive play. Meagle in the backfield. And it looks like Claude is back there with him. 3 wide for the Eagles and a tight end. We don't often use a tight end, but here we are. This one goes to Mincondi, and he's not going to go anywhere there. Defensive line taking care of business there for Lutheran South.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And tight end comes off, and your 4th wide receiver comes in. We've had a lot of success with this 4 wide receiver sets. As long as your 5 offensive linemen up front can block, we'll go with this 4 wide receiver all the time. And here they are stacked really close in. This is a new look for the Eagles. Here's your option to Mincondi. He's going to try to get outside. Nice tackle by number 9. Number 9, Mark Zamaripa. Nice job by him on the tackle. That's going to be a loss of 4 yards. And Eagles going to have 3rd down at 14. We don't run a lot of that option. It was a nice pitch by Meagle, but nice coverage by South. And we're going to have 3rd down and long. Meagle in the backfield, in the shotgun. You got Mincondi on his left. 3 wide receivers on his left side. He's going to look. He's going to look over towards Caleb Howard, and he had Caleb on a good route, overthrows him. I told you the wind's going to do that. That's exactly the direction that the wind is blowing right now, and he overthrew him by about 2 feet. JD's been on target all season long, obviously. What are his total season stats so far for passing?
Let me find it real quick. J.D. Meagle is #1 in the whole district. That took me a second to get my brain on correctly. For the whole season, in the entire district. JD is number 1 with 1,007 yards.
He just got over 1,000 last week. Not bad in high school football. And had to call a timeout on that play. So we had to use an early timeout by the Eagles. Well, tell us a little bit then, what little bit research have you been able to do on Lutheran South's offense? This is also a very high-powered offense. Tell us what you know about them.
Yeah, so the receiving yards per game, they're 149.2, rushing yards 188.6. They've had 26 total touchdowns, tackles per game 62.2. They've had 9 sacks and 6 interceptions.
Not too shabby. So not quite as good then as the Eagles' offense. I didn't get a good look at their opponents yet. I think this might be their first district game as well. All right, 4th down and 13 for the Eagles. So Julian Hood into punt. He's got the wind at his back. That may help him out a little bit. 2 returners for South. And Julian Hood's going to run.
Ooh.
Not going to make it far enough. He gets taken out of bounds.
Takes the ball
and the Eagles try the fake punt.
Before being knocked out of bounds.
And it's not going to work. So Lutheran South's going to get the ball at the, looks like about the 37-yard line of the Eagles.
37.
So rivalry games will bring that kind of stuff out in you. A rivalry game, you know that their offense is good, so you try a couple new things, and that one did not work out. Here's 1st down. Handoff's going to be to number 2, Sir Bailey.
Justin Cox on the stop.
That's number 18 at quarterback for South, Luke Harrison.
Pioneers.
Hands that one off to Bailey, and Bailey's going to get, looks like about 6 yards.
6-yard gain will bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Pioneers.
Defensive line for the Eagles going to have the work cut out for them. 188 yards of running per game for the Pioneers. Here's your snap and your handoff. This time to number 5, and number 5 is going to break free. And number 5 is going to get into the end zone. That's Bo Pensick.
Bo Pensick.
Bo Pensick on the second play.
For a touchdown for the Pioneers.
For the Pioneers is a touchdown. Well, we mentioned rivalry. That's exactly opposite of the way you want to be, or you want to look on your first offensive and defensive possession in a rivalry game. One in the first, so South strikes first. It's Nick Hatch on for the 7-0 Lutheran South.
9:41. Your Eagles.
We'll be right back, folks. All right, Eagles getting ready for their second offensive possession. Deep men are Georgia Bote and Solomon Cole. We'll see if South pooches another one here, a little bit shallow. Last time they kicked it to the second level. And this one is a squib kick. And it's going to be fielded again by Mincondi. He's going to take it up to about the 37-yard line again. Eagles will take the ball. Second possession.
For the Eagles, where it'll be their ball.
Eagles looking to move the ball like they have been all year long. Get that passing game going. That'd be nice to see. See, we beat
Brazos.
Brazos. Thank you. You see, you're already thinking like Brazos High School by 1 point earlier. We won last week 58-52 at home. We've had some really sharp games. Like to have something going here. Here goes Mincondi.
Yep.
Here goes Claude Mincondi breaking tackles. Claude Mincondi just got himself a 20-yard run, and the offensive line opens up a massive hole for him. He wasn't touched till he got almost 10 yards down the field, and Arms were not able to tackle him. Big run by Claude. That kid's got speed. He's got power. You like to see that kind of a burst, and we have our first down. McConaughey on the left of Meagle. 4 wide receiver set again. This is going to be Meagle keeping. Hits out towards the left side, and he's going to get, looks like about 5 yards on that run.
Run out of bounds by Jake Justice.
5-yard run by JD, or
line.
Camille, who you were calling TD Meagle.
Yep.
After last week, he earned it. 7 touchdowns. We'll take that. 2nd down, and we'll make it 4. They gave him an extra yard there. 2nd down and 4 for the Eagles. In motion goes Mincondi. Meagle looking, waiting, maybe looking to throw. He's going to toss it out towards Meagle. Got chopped down on that passing attempt.
Intended for Mincondi.
So no good, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Who's been the Eagles' #1 receiver so far this year?
Caleb Howard with 350 yards.
350 yards in 5 games is not bad. How many touchdowns? You got 2 or 3 now?
Caleb has 3. He has 3 now.
3 touchdowns. Leading receiver, like to get him the ball a couple of times. We tried that first time out. It's a handoff to Mincondi again. He's going to get a couple yards. He's going to be short. Looks like he's about 2 yards short. 4th down and 2. I imagine the Eagles are going to go for it here. And indeed, Solomon Cole, 4th wide receiver, comes back on the field. Here comes your 4th down and 2 try. Eagles really need to hold on to the football here, be really good. Get close enough, maybe even get a field goal try if you get something going here. Here's your snap back to Meagle. Meagle's going to wait. He's going to go up the middle himself and get a 1st down. J.D. Meagle with a 1st down run. That worked last year all game long, Camille.
Good for another Eagle 1st down.
Mr. Williams, predictions for the game?
Go for it.
No, I'm saying your predictions for the game.
Cold.
Well, talking football-wise.
Cold and windy. I think I'd like to see a close game. I would. The Eagles team is still very young. I'd like to see a close game. Here goes Meagle rolling out to the right. About a 5-yard pitch and catch right there. Nice job. Reception is made, and I'm looking. I can't get a number. Come on, you got black uniforms. I ought to be able to see this.
20.
Number 20, Donovan, James Donovan with the reception.
James Donovan on the reception.
So if your quarterback is struggling, try to get yourself a little, 2, 3, 4, 5-yard receptions. Get him rolling. So here's hoping something like that gets JD rolling. I'm gonna say Eagles by 3.
Okay.
I'm going to say we get this thing rolling. We get the offense moving. Defense steps up. Eagles by 3 would be a nice one. Meagle looks over. Ball is knocked down at the line. That was number 9 that got that knockdown, Mark Zamaripa.
Yes, J.D. Meagle is batted down by Mark Zamaripa.
So 3rd down and 5. After the 1st down run, 2nd down pass is knocked down. Eagles facing another 3rd down. Going to be a little bit different look here, kind of a pistol formation as Mincondi is behind Meagle. And we give him a running start. Option look here, and that ball is pitched over the head of Solomon Cole. They were looking for that wide receiver reverse play.
Bit of a bobble on the play.
The pitch was not received, and the Eagles are going to have to punt the ball away.
Of the Eagles. And on the field comes Julian Hood.
Well, it's been the 2nd time that we've tried. Well, actually, we were talking in the last time out. We think that punt play, that fake punt, probably was not a fake punt. Julian Hood is a right-footed kicker, and that ball came high end left. So probably that was just a decision he had to make it because they were coming in fast. Zamaripa almost gets to that punt. And this is going to be Julian Hood. Gets a fantastic punt.
Great roll.
Down to the 1 yard line.
The ball is down
Somewhere around a
1
55-yard punt
Pioneers ball,
that lands on the 1. Well, there you go. On the 1-inch yard line, says our spotter. Yes, we're moving up in the world. We hired a spotter. We're giving him a Coke Zero.
To participate in the school's top golf classic.
All right, second offensive possession for Lutheran South. The first time, 2 plays and a touchdown. So Eagle defense looking to make a change right there. Offense came on the field, got a few first downs, just could not keep a hold of the ball.
More details can be found on
Here's your snap.
You can also contact the Director of Advancement, Nicole Bowles, or one of the
Harrison at quarterback.
Blake Kaminsky or Ed Scala.
This is going to be a handoff up the middle. Couldn't tell if that was Zamaripa. Is that 9? Number 9, Zamaripa got the ball. Looks like he got just about 2 yards. Good job by the defensive line to hold him there. South trying to give themselves a little bit of room to work with.
Bring up second down and the long 8.
Second down and 8. Man goes in motion and a handoff to the other side. Zamaripa's going to go up the middle, fighting for yards. He's not going to get too much. Eagles going to have a shot here at a 3 and out if they can make a third down stop. It looks like that's only going to get about 2 yards. So third down and 6. Third down and 6 for the Pioneers. Fort Bend Christian like to make a stop right here, Camille.
As the prophet, I vote somehow going to intercept it, get a touchdown. I'm putting that out there into the universe. I feel like if I say it, it'll come out. So.
Camille does not go small on her prediction. She goes all the way. All right, here's your snap. It's going to be a passing play. A lob pass down and received. That's a catch by number 10, Jake Justice. Eagles were thinking run. Justice got up the seam quickly, and a lob pass gets him the ball. Somewhere around, somewhere around a 35, 36, about a 40-yard reception right there. We won't hold it against you, Camille.
Yeah, I might be fired for that one. I'm not going to lie.
You are not getting fired ever. All right, 4:45 left in the first. Big play by South. It's going to be a handoff to your slot man. Oh. He's going to break a couple tackles, but he's not going to get much there. That was number 15, Easton Brenner.
Easton Brenner on the carry, stopped by Jalen Zuber.
And you heard Jalen Zuber got over there and get him. Jalen Zuber's an interior lineman, that he is not a slow one. He is moving. So your interior lineman got about 15 yards outside of the pocket right there to make that tackle. Second down and about 7 yards to go for South. Here's your handoff to number 2, Sir Bailey, and he's going to be tackled about 2 yards short of a first down. About a 5-yard run there. Third down and short for South. Ryan Mata make a good tackle there to hold him from getting a first down. Camille, this game is fast and furious. It's hard to get any color commentary at all. I'm sorry. I'm just talking forever right here.
I'm just focusing on the fact that, is his name Sir?
Yeah, I think it is,
okay.
S-Y-R. Quarterback sneak for South, and he's going to be very close, and they're going to give him that first down. He got it by maybe a half yard.
Quarterback sneak gets to the 45-yard line, and it'll be good enough for a Pioneer first down.
So a lot of possession right now by South. I mean, the first possession was pretty quick. It was 2 runs and a touchdown. Now here, several small runs, one big pass play, and that sneak gets them a first down. They're out there at the Eagle 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Snapback goes back to Harrison. You're going to get a false start right here, I believe. Yeah, false start's going to be the call on the Pioneers. So in class, Camille, you watch a lot of football. What things have you picked up this week?
Man, Miss Rhodes, it's so entertaining to watch. Now that I finally understood it, I remember sitting in the truck with Chad when it finally came to me how football works, and since then, you know, football highlights will be coming across my YouTube feed, and I'll just watch them, and I'll be like, who am I? Who am I? I'm a 16-year-old girl watching football highlights. So that's what I've learned.
I think we would call that awesome. You're awesome. This is first down and 15 for South. Harrison with, I think that's Bailey right behind him. Long pass play here, and it's going to be out of bounds, out of reach. Number 7, Nick Chowdhury, was the intended receiver. But that was Solomon Cole all over him, and Robert Walter was in the backfield forcing that quick throw.
And you can see the student section. They're all huddling together for warmth. I think that's what they're trying to do right now. They're like penguins.
It's good. It's good. 50, 60 kids out there on a really what is a cold night with a stiff wind to boot. Here's second down and 15 after that pass play did not work. Snap back to Harrison, and they got the Eagles off sides. So we're going to get a pass play here, and it's going to be a reception to tight end, number 88. 88 is Colin Rainey, and he got a first down there. So far, what I've seen, Harrison's got pretty good accuracy. His throws have been kind of just lofted. They just get a guy down the field and they just loft it up high, and his tall receivers have been able to catch the ball. So besides the one long run for a touchdown, the Eagles have been kind of handling the run pretty well. Those pass plays have got us. South now first and 10 at the 35-yard line of the Eagles. Harrison takes his snap, and keeps this one, rolls out towards the left. Zuber chasing him, and Harrison will throw it away. Good move by the quarterback. Doesn't list, he doesn't list a year. Harrison is a junior. Smart play there.
There's a flag. I don't know what that was.
Is there a flag?
Yeah.
Let's see what the call is. Ineligible receiver downfield, I'm being told by the experts on the left. Folks, it doesn't take much to be an expert here. We simply get the free information from the guys on my left running the clock. Or you get one of our parents up here who do your spotting for you for free. Camille's earning a grade, so.
So, hope I get at least I pass, I hope. I'm just kidding.
Please, you have like a 95. Doing great on a sport that you're not even familiar with until this year. All right, so this is now first and 15 again for South. Last time they tried a chunk play, pass play right away. Here is Harrison keeping the ball, gigantic spaces in front of him, and Harrison is going to run 35 yards for a touchdown. There was nobody on that left side of the field, and your quarterback just ran 45 yards for a touchdown. 35.
Sam McKissick just kind of koala to him. I like that tactic. You just jump on him with everything you got. Well, the one thing we do have on LSA, cheerleaders. They came in 10th. We came in first. State championship. So I don't know. I feel like that's a win.
Our first ever state championship cheerleading squad. And this year looking pretty sharp again. A lot of those girls are right back again this year. I remember talking last week, Camille, that we've been told by football guys that holding happens on every single play in football. I'm just going to say, from up in the press box, we got a pretty good view of a couple holds downfield that time that we were hoping would be called. They were not. Extra point is good. And we are 2 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 14-0 South. Eagles offense looked a little bit better last time out. We need to get that passing game going. If the passing game works, then the McCondy and Meagle running game works. And right now, we've got a few first downs last time. We've just got to stay stay on the field. Keep the offense on the field. We need to get some points out here.
Relay race. Like no race you've ever seen.
All right, folks, kickoff coming up. We'll be right back. And Camille, sometime during this quarter, brand new athletic director, Kelly Carroll, is going to be coming up in the booth and tell us about something next week we're going to be doing called Midnight Madness. Now, we don't actually go at midnight, but following the idea of the college basketball games, they do a midnight madness, bringing people out there at midnight, getting people excited. We're going to be doing that next week. Here's a chip shot kickoff for the Eagles, or sorry, by the Pioneers, and is fair caught by the Eagles. Smart move. It looked like 40 Grant Harrelson, I'm not sure, got that.
On the reception.
Or maybe Meagle. Why not?
Of course it would be him. Yeah.
He's taking kickoffs too. Why not?
Check that. It was Grant Harrelson.
It was Grant Harrelson. There we go.
It'll be Eagles ball.
I'm telling you, with black jerseys and kind of a yellowish and green numbers, you think it would be easier to see numbers. It's not easy to see their numbers out there. Meagle is all alone in the backfield to take this snap. 5 wide receivers. Solomon Cole goes in motion. He'll take the pitch. He's trying to get out wide. He'll get a few yards here. He'll be tackled about a 3-yard run by Solomon Cole.
The Solomon Cole.
The Solomon Cole.
Yeah.
Not only of, we've got a flag.
Of course we do.
Of course we do.
There's a flag on the play.
It's like a illegal block or something on the Eagles.
Illegal block in the back on the Eagles.
We're not playing Eagles football until there's at least a flag every 2 minutes, you know?
Yeah, well, it's safe to say this week we're not going to see anybody, any Eagle running for a touchdown and making any hand signal whatsoever. A peace sign, a wave, nothing.
A flex.
We're not going to flex our arms if we truck the safety. We're just going to play football. All right, so 1st down and 20 now for the Eagles. Maybe that passing game will make its debut right here. Mincondi in motion to the right now. Meagle all by himself in the backfield. Here's your snap. Wide receiver screen pass, and Mincondi was missed. The ball was a little high. 2nd down and 20 for the Eagles. 1 minute, 30 seconds left, and the offense has not really started clicking like we know it can. Some credit's going to go to South right now. The defense is playing well. We've got some good runs. Passing game hasn't really started up at all yet. 2nd down and 20. Mincondi's in the backfield now, just to the right of Meagle. Mincondi will take the handoff, and he's going to be shoestring tackled for a 1-yard gain.
Handoff goes to Claude Mincondi. He is stopped by Mark Zamaripa.
Yeah, we've been hearing Zamaripa's name a lot lately already in this game. I remember saying his name a lot last year, too. The kid's a good football player, offensive and defensively. All right, 3rd down and 19 yards to go. Fort Bend Christian needing a big play right here. Meagle rolls out to the right. A nice play over back to Mincondi. Mincondi's going to try to get up the field. He's going to get up the field, and he's going to have a 1st down. 3rd down and 19. Meagle rolled right. We let 2 defensive linemen come at him free. Turns on a dime, throws it out to Meagle, who's all alone on the left-hand side. Now, I'll give some credit to South because those plays worked before, and we've had touchdowns off of them. They had a couple of guys that were at least watching it happen. But big play for the Eagles to keep the ball and keep it moving. We just crossed into Pioneer territory, 1st down and 10 on the 49. Here's your toss over to Caleb Howard. He's going to get a run. He's going to lose a yard on that run. That play so far has not worked. Their defensive line is penetrating too far. They got a couple linebackers blitzing as well.
1.5 yard loss. Bring up 2nd down and 12.
About 20 seconds left in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, Mr. Williams, if we win this game, we're tied in district. I just realized that we're 3-1 and they're 4. Oh wait, no.
Overall record.
Yeah, I was thinking. Just kidding. I don't know how math works. Apparently.
Meagle fakes it and he'll take it up the field and he'll get 5 yards.
J.D. Meagle on the
So we're going to have a 3rd down, about 7 yards to go. And that's the last play of the first quarter. Camille, first quarter hasn't gone like we wanted, but we've got the second quarter to come.
Yeah, we got it.
We'll be right back, folks. Camille did clear things up. We are 3-1, not 3-2. I added an extra loss onto there. Forgive me forever, please. 3rd down and 7. Meagle looking, passing. Ball is just tipped. Looking for Caleb Howard. Ball is tipped away. It'll be 4th down and 7 for the Eagles, and you'll likely see a punt. This time, a punt into the wind. Last time, a 55-yard punt for Julian Hood. But now he's going to be kicking into the wind. Likely not going to see a 55-yarder here. Well, plus that'd be into the end zone.
Well, I think he could kick something into a tornado. So that is just my opinion, but
the kid's got talent. It's a nice kick. It's going to get a good bounce right here. And South is going to fall on the, looks like the 16, maybe 17-yard line. And that's where they're going to start their 3rd possession. Their first 2 possessions have been touchdowns, and the Eagles need to make a stop right here. Our offense has been moving pretty good, but we need to make sure that we get a stop here.
Starting with our captains, Paige Estes.
We'll go into this quarter. I'll ask.
The chaplain for our cheerleaders is Kylie.
All right, first and down. First down at 10. It shows you what I know. Harrison's going to take a snap, and lefty looks out to the left-hand side. He's got a wide open number 2, Bailey. Bailey's going to make a catch, and that's about a 13-yard catch for a first down. As of right now, the Pioneers have done everything right. Everything has worked. Every play they run, it seems, all the passing plays. Harrison is throwing to wide open receivers.
Hannah Potter.
Looking for one of our Eagles to make one big play here. Somebody step up, make a big hit. Cause a fumble, get an interception, get something going here for the Eagles on D.
And Julia Webster.
Harrison's going to keep this one. Did you see the tackle? Who was that?
I think that was Tony. That was definitely Tony. No, wait.
Well, yeah, that's 73, Tony Saw.
I said no one else would do that. No one else would do that but Tony.
Harrison had a keeper, and Tony Saw said, no, sir. Jumps on his back. Tony is not a small young man. Tony is a large, strong kid. So Harrison wasn't able to get much on that one. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. 2 guys in the backfield with Harrison. He's going to hand this one off. That's number 5, Bo Pensick. Pensick's going to get about 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
I think Tony's a little angry. I don't know. I just saw him kind of.
Yeah, he might have missed him or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, all right, third down and 1, or long 1.
Sorry about that, Swoop. There you are.
Nice to see a big play right here. Stop somebody in the backfield. Got to be careful right here of a quick pass by Lutheran South, because if they got a 3rd and 1, they might try a pass play for a big gain and then go for it on 4th and 1. 9:53 left in the second quarter is a timeout call by South. They're thinking about what to do. That's kind of a weird one. 3rd down and 1, and a timeout is called. Maybe they were thinking about something long. Maybe they're thinking about a big play. Camille, why don't you go over our cheerleaders with us? You mentioned their state championship they won last year.
Yes, and Lutheran South got 10th. Just to be clear, we won. They did not. But we have the captains, Annie Matthews, and who is the other captain? That's Paige Estes. Juniors, we have Kylie Blanchard, Mandy Camp, and the seniors that I forgot for some reason. Navia Dixon, Jalen Gerard, Chase Hubbard, Hannah Potter, and Maddie Roberts, and Julia Webster. And then we have these sophomores, Haley Hendershot, Lauren Ramirez, and the freshmen Elizabeth Ingram and Nina Singleton, and the head coach Angie Civalero.
Everyone will get a prize at the end. You'll need to meet at the Plex tent on the west side of the field at halftime.
Well, you're mentioning how well the cheerleaders did last year. Just yesterday, our cross-country teams, under the direction of Mr. Chris Lee, won both the girls and boys varsity, won the district championship. First time since 2012, both of our teams did it, led by Paul Sanchez and Caleb Weaver on the guys' side, and Taylor Daly and Riley Cargile on the girls' side. Congratulations to them as well. Here's number 2, Bailey. Bailey's trying to get that first down. It looks like he got it by a half yard. Second time South has gotten a first down running by about a half yard. So Eagles have been doing pretty good on the running game with the exception of that one big run in the first possession. Eagles doing pretty good against the run. You stop the pass and stop these first downs, get the ball back. So cross country heading to regionals or state? State. On the 21st in Waco, our cross country team will compete, looking for their first state championship. Here's your snap back to Harrison. He's looking to pass a deep one. Long lofted ball out of reach of everybody. He was looking for Jake Justice on that one. I'm just going to say Jake Justice is a pretty cool name.
Jake Justice.
If you got to carry around a name your whole life, Jake Justice is pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be like a good businessman, you know, because it'd be in your mind. You're like, oh, Jake Justice, you know, or a lawyer, or a judge.
A judge. Jake Justice throwing down the law.
Judge Jake Justice.
Judge Jake. That's a TV show waiting to happen.
Right?
You called it. It's a prediction. All right, 2nd down and 10 for South. Here's the handoff. Oh, a couple of missed tackles right there by the Eagles.
A couple.
And Pensick is still running. And about an 8-yard run turned into about a 25-yard run.
Brought down by Solomon Cole.
Yeah, the Eagles on that one, maybe trying to strip the ball, just grabbing him. Pensick's not a small young man either, and he made the Eagles pay for trying some arm tackles.
Solomon Cole.
The Solomon Cole.
And if you saw last week how I told you that he changed shoes after halftime, he's now wearing both colored shoes.
Why not? I see it now, orange and green. Here's Bailey on the run to the right. And he's going to get about 20 yards on that run. So just as I mentioned that the Pioneers are being stopped on the run, forget about it as they're making a couple of big runs right here. 1st down and 10 now from the 16-yard line. Lutheran South moving the ball.
We need to stop here. Come on, defense.
Eagles defense needs to step it up like Rice University does on the football field. Here's a pitch over to Pensick. Trying to get outside. He'll be thrown out of bounds. Looks like about no gain there. Nice tackle by McKissick.
By Sam McKenzie.
Junior.
Sam McKissick.
Of course, we mentioned Rice University because all-star English teacher Rob Levon just stepped into the broadcasting booth here. And Camille's going to be saying very nice things because she's in his class.
Bring up 2nd down.
With the exception of Shakespeare, what's your favorite thing about Mr. Levon?
I don't think. Oh wait, no, we are going to read Macbeth.
I'm sorry.
I like his. I like the way that he quotes like poetry a lot. I think it's funny how just like randomly in class he'll just quote poetry.
Solomon Cole on the breakup of the pass there. A slant play looking for number 7, Chowdhury, knocked away by the Solomon Cole. I'll bet you Solomon Cole likes it when Mr. Levon quotes poetry as well. Solomon seems like a poetry as well. Solomon seems like a poetry kind of guy to me.
Yeah, me too. I definitely think he's very into it, yeah.
Pretty poetic on the basketball and floor and football field.
If you could call it that.
No football player likes poetry.
I was informed by one of our parents, also our spotter, that no football player likes poetry, so it's a good chance.
Solomon Cole is different.
He is different. Here's your snap, 3rd down and 11. Harrison's going to look. He's got a little bit of time. He's going to find number 15. Number 15, Houston Brenner. That's going to be a touchdown on the 3rd and 11 play. Brenner goes about 17 yards for a touchdown. I'm telling you right now, everything is clicking. And I'm not saying they're lucky. This isn't luck. They're making the right calls, and they're executing plays. Lutheran South looks pretty sharp right now. And Eagles going to have to make a few changes, find a way to punch the ball into the end zone. 7:42 left in this second quarter. For the first time this year, Eagles taking a bit of a beating unless we can get back into this thing. That kick by 41, Hatch. 21-0. We'll return in just a minute. Now, Camille, my turn to make a prediction. Prediction, Eagles are going to find a way this possession to get into the end zone.
Okay.
This is the one.
This is where I say Mr. Williams is very out there with his predictions.
that wasn't that out there, but sure. you just predicted a pick 6. So I'm going to go with we're going to get a touchdown this time. We have been getting first downs. We have moved the ball, and then we run into a wall, usually caused by a penalty the last 2 possessions. Here's another one of those chip shot kicks, and the ball is going to be recovered, it looks like, by Lutheran South. So it'll be the next possession that we score a touchdown on.
Okay.
Eagles kind of let that one land. It did not bounce correctly, and the Eagles are going to be backed up again. You figure you keep on taking those chip shots like that, and one of them is going to bounce your way, and that one did. It bounced away from the 2 Eagle players that were close to it and recovered by Lutheran South. Lutheran South's going to have the ball on the 29-yard line. Their offense is back out, and it's going to be a timeout called by Coach Black. He's probably a good one here because the Eagles right now are walking on the field, shaking their heads. Not a good thing when you've given up 3 touchdowns in the first half. Not a good thing to walk on the field and your defense is kind of shaking their heads a little bit.
Man, trying to stay positive, Mr. Williams, and I feel like this is where I should work for the NFL because then I won't have a bias. I don't have a bias for any of this, but this I have a bias for. You know, hire me already. Just hire me right now. I'll be ready.
Yep. Well, you're learning football. You got some football plays down. You learn a couple things about penalties and such, and put you in the NFL, and you don't care who wins. This one, a little bit harder when you care who wins. You'd like to see your team have some success right here. Well, this could be the one. I mean, this could be we're down against it right here, and you step up and you make a stop. You put your good defensive line out there. This is Walter, Strickland, McDonald, and Zuber on your defensive line. Maybe make a big play for a stop, get your linebackers in there. Maybe one of your corners makes an interception. That'd be nice. Harrison rolling. He's going to loft one up in the air.
No way.
Towards number 10, way over. He's having the same problem that JD had in the first quarter now. You're throwing with the wind, And these passes are sailing over the head. He tried to hit number 10, Jake Justice, on that one.
Second down and 10. Pass was intended for Jake
Such
Justice.
a cool name. Like, I keep thinking about it.
His middle name was like
John.
Jake John. Just something cool. Well, let's hope that his cool name is the only thing. The last time we have to say his cool name this game, unless they're overthrowing passes to him again. All right, second down and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Pensick.
Oh, no.
It's going to be a penalty, a holding penalty.
No.
This is not going to count. This is not going to count.
Okay.
It's going to be a penalty.
The headset was about to fly, Mr. Williams.
Well, I'm glad it's a penalty then. Yeah, it's a holding penalty. They got it on that time, and you could kind of see as one of the Eagle defenders got dragged down to the ground.
Yeah, the mustard on the field means holding against the Pioneers. This is all going to come
So we're going to have a
back,
second down and 20 yards to go instead of that touchdown run. Right now, I got to admit that South is picking the right side to run to every single time, the right side to pass to almost every single time. I have not seen a game like this in a long time where guys are so wide open, and our defense is not lacking in talent or speed. They're making the right play calls, and thus far, we're not. So the holding penalty, 10 yards, and the Eagles go, Pioneers go backwards. So now second down and 20, make a couple plays right here, make them punt the ball or go for a fourth down play and hold them. Here's the snap back to Harrison. Hands that one off to Pensick. He's bouncing out to the side, and he's not going to get far. Nice job by the Eagles that time. That's Aiden McDonald and Blaine Baird on the tackle. Blaine Baird leading us in tackles this year. He's playing, though, with a cast on his hand, and right now he's feeling like maybe that cast fell on. He's in pain.
But other than that, he's had 21 tackles the entire season.
Yeah, and he's been looking sharp.
And he was our first interception, I think, of the whole season.
That's
I remember
right.
watching it, yeah.
All right, third down and about 19 yards to go. Pass play is going to find number 10. And unbelievably, he's going to go about 39 yards for a touchdown on a slant play. That was number 10, Justice, unfortunately. You know, I don't like that name anymore.
I don't like it.
I'm tired of that name.
I'm going to be honest, Mr. Williams. This is the time where I wish I didn't understand football. You know, because, like, maybe I wouldn't have comprehended when you run that way, that's a touchdown. Hopefully. I wish I would have. Yeah.
Maybe you go work on the camera second half.
So I still have to look at it.
A little bit of frustration because big plays like that, where you get a penalty called, you get it back on third and long, they make a slant pass, and the guy runs by. So the man-to-man defense that the Eagles are playing right now is not working. I'm thinking maybe they play a zone, make some kind of there's no doubt there's going to be some changes at halftime.
We're coming back. No doubt. We're coming back.
Hey, stay on the positive side. Yeah. All right, folks, we'll be right back. All right, kickoff is going to come to the Eagles. You got to make sure we keep our heads up. We need a big play. We need somebody to make a big return right here, somebody to make a passing play, a running play. Little squib kick here is going to find the Eagles.
Ooh.
And Eagles are going to have the ball here at about their own 40.
I don't know who. 54? Was that who just got hit? 34.
It looks like 54, correct. 54 is
Out by Mason
Mason.
Kenningham.
Mason Kenningham. Nice job. Good hands by the young man.
For the Eagles from their own 40-yard line.
Took a big hit for doing that, but Eagles will come out now. They got 60 yards to go to get into the end zone. This is the possession I was talking about, too. This is my prediction right here. Last one didn't count. We never had possession, right? I can do that, right? Here's your snap, and pass play is knocked down. You're looking for Mincondi. Getting a lot of penetration by the defensive line.
Swats it to the ground. It'll be second down. And
Meagle hasn't been sacked or anything in this game, but the defensive line is getting some penetration, and they've knocked down 3 passes so far in this game. Second down and 10. Mincondi in the backfield. 4 wide receivers for the Eagles. Here's your snap back. Meagle rolls out to the right-hand side. Looking. Tossing one deep.
Right there.
It's going to be, I think we're going to have an interference call. I can't tell if they called this one a reception or not. It looks like they've got a catch, but I think the Lutheran South player had a handful of jersey, and it's going to be an interference call or a reception, one of the two. Definitely a penalty. We got that, and the guys are talking. And we're waiting for a call. I'm pretty sure it was a grab, a hold of jersey by South. I hope the catch was made. I mean, it was kind of a dangerous pass because he lofted it up there. But when your receivers, I mean, Georgia Bote's a good receiver, got good hands. Receivers are good like that. Yeah, pass interference on Pioneers declined. And it's going to be about a 20-yard gain. Well, 18-yard gain by the Eagles and a first down. All right, now we're moving, Camille. Now we're moving.
Yep. Your prediction is coming true. I'm saying it as the prophet. It's coming true.
The prophet has given in to my prediction of an Eagles score here. All right, first down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Just under 6 minutes left. Mincondi in motion. Meagle looking, throwing.
Yep,
deep
right
for
there.
Solomon Cole, just out of reach. Oh, it was right there. Cole had a step. A reception there is likely a touchdown, and Solomon Cole would have gotten a guaranteed A in broadcasting class if he'd have made that catch, making his teacher look good on the air.
But other than that, number 7 in the district, 199 yards for receiving, the Solomon Cole.
The Solomon Cole. Just to make sure we know, he gave himself that nickname too.
No one else gave it to him.
You got to make that catch to get the Solomon Cole. Here's Meagle on a keeper, rolling out towards the right-hand side. He's going to get about 2 yards on that carry. We're going to have third down, and we've got a flag, a late flag. Looks like my professional broadcasting spotters just told me it's probably going to be a personal foul on the defense. Kept on going after the whistle had blown. I told you this is a rivalry, and both sides have gotten some serious personal fouls in the past. So dead foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Pioneers. All right, so first down. Hey, we're staying positive. The team's moving the ball. Got a big catch by Abote. 15-yard penalty, first down. Look on the bright side. Get one here, Camille, right?
Yep.
Get a touchdown right here. You get some momentum going in. 5 minutes, 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Eagles need a score. Ball's on the 25-yard line.
You know what I'm thinking? Is Mr. Oman watching this tonight? Because I think he's our lucky charm. Is Senor Oman watching tonight?
Senor Oman, if you're here, let us know. First time we'll remind you guys, at Eagles on the Air on Twitter, at Eagles on the Air. Let us know. Here's a long pass towards Solomon Cole. There we go. Automatic touch. Automatic A for Solomon Cole for the week.
You're the new prophet for this game.
The new Thank you, Camille. I get to be the prophet. Beautiful pass, and Meagle was under a lot of pressure. Man. 2 guys in his face, lofts that one on a dime into the wind. That ball went. That was a fantastic, that might have been the best pass play of the year, considering throwing into the wind with the defense for coming down on you like that. Beautiful play. Eagles are on the board. Extra point by Hood. Easily good. His 40-yard field goal he likes to kick on these extra points. You mentioned we're coming back.
We're coming back.
We got the touchdown we needed to have. 5.5 left, 28-7. We'll be right back.
Ladles. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, as we said before, not ladles. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, if you would like to tweet at us at Eagles on the Air, we will respond to you, get you on the air. If you have anything you'd like to say about the football game, about Rice, about
Rice University,
really about anything, we'll respond to you, whether you're from LSA or Fort Bend Christian.
Big kickoff by Hood into the wind, still gets inside the 10-yard line. Nice job. This is Pensick on the return, getting some yards, finally tackled at the 30-yard line. That was, looking for numbers 24. Number 24.
Jedi Jones.
Jedi Jones with the tackle. Nice job, Jedi.
That's also a cool name.
I do like the Jedi name, not too shabby. I will mention too that Mr. Lee reminded us that yesterday in the cross-country meet, we absolutely demolished Lutheran's out. That's right. We annihilated them. So it was a good cross-country meet all around. As Eagles reminder took first place, girls and guys cross-country. That program is moving quickly. In the top 2 or 3 in the state on both sides. Snap by Harrison is taken and bobbled. And even after he bobbles, he's going to get some yards here.
Solomon.
Eagles are chasing him down. Solomon Cole's going to make the stop. That's going to be about a 55-yard run by Harrison on a bobble play. It looks like it was just a scramble. He bobbled it and decided he's going to run this thing. Oh.
Make your prediction. It's you this game.
On
it's not
this
me
possession?
Interceptions, do you think? No? You're going to put it out there?
I'm going to say the Eagles do not allow a touchdown this time out.
Okay.
No, that play right there is one of those weird plays. A bobbled snap probably looked like a pass play. Bobbles it, goes out to the right. So our guys are already thinking pass, and he gets out to the side. Good play by Harrison. He is obviously a pretty athletic guy. We're going to take a second here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hand my headset over to our brand new athletic director who is doing an enormous amount of cool things with the Eagles. She's going to tell you about what we're doing next week after the football game.
Welcome, Coach Carroll. Coach Kelly.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm cold.
Yeah, it's very cold. It's very cold. So there's a new pep rally happening.
There is. We're trying to bring back a tradition from about 10 years ago called Midnight Madness. Next Friday night, following the 30 minutes after our football game, encouraging everyone to come over to the North Gym, give you some Whataburger, pass out some free McDonald's cards. We're going to bribe you with a little food. Get him.
Oh, that's number 2 running in.
Oh, no.
Luke LeBlanc. Was that another touchdown, Mr. Williams?
It was, unfortunately.
Okay, that was number 2, Luke LeBlanc.
Number 2.
All right, Coach Kelly, do you want to keep on going about Midnight Madness so we
yes,
don't have to address that?
Most definitely. We're going to introduce our winter sports start next week. So we're talking basketball, soccer, and swim.
Okay.
30 minutes following the game, we're going to come out and have a little fun. Like I said, feed you, have some really cool giveaways, some Dick's gift cards, maybe some Rockets tickets, Dynamos tickets.
Awesome.
Introduce our varsity basketball, soccer, and swim teams to our fans.
All right. Thank you so much.
And it's good.
That was good. Also, the field goal was good.
Yes.
4:46,
7 to 35. But
7 to 35, but I will say there's going to be staff bubble soccer, so if you want to see your teachers get knocked around a little, that'll be fun to watch. Couple chances, half-court shot if you want some Rocket tickets.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for
Definitely.
telling us. I will definitely be in attendance. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Definitely.
But folks, you're hearing it. I don't know if any students are listening, but parents, teachers, if you guys are trying to come by, if you have any more questions, they can let you know.
They can let you know. We're going to get some stuff out. Look on Twitter, Instagram, and probably an email about middle of the week.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Camille.
Whataburger from the Booster Club. Everyone has a chance to
Welcome back, Mr. Williams.
Yeah, thankfully, Coach Kelly came in at the right moment. I didn't have to call that.
I did.
Sir Bailey got that one done. Another big running play. And Lutheran South's running numbers are going to go up this game. They're getting some good passes, too, but the way they've run the ball in the second quarter. Well, you got a little bit of momentum back. You got a touchdown in. Now we're going to need to defend on this kickoff. Make sure we get the possession right here and go down in the last 4 minutes, 46 seconds. Ball kind of goes into the end zone. We'll let that one go, too. We won't mind that. Different kind of a kick that time.
It'll be a touchback. Eagles ball.
4:46 left, 35-7. Eagles did put a touchdown on the board last time out.
And we're going to do it again. I'm going to put it out there. We're doing it again.
You're gonna go for two?
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
Going for a double touchdown right here. 2 possessions in a row. Well, we got 20. See, we got 75 yards to go.
First and 10 from the Eagles.
First down and 10 for the Eagles. Meagle and McCondy in the backfield. We got it going last time. Let's get one going here again. Here's a snap back to Meagle. Hands it off to McCondy. He's going to try to get outside to the left. He's not going to make it. Get about a yard.
Run out of bounds.
Tackle there by number 4, Habab.
Thatcher Habab on the stop.
Well, they're not going to give him any gain at all right there, so it's going to be a second down and 10. Camille, you going to call some softball games this year?
Oh, I hope so. Let's hope I still got it.
That'll be your sport. If football doesn't do you in, that'll be your sport right there. You call that one knowledgeably. I'm just going to hand it over to you and smile. Here's a snap back to Meagle again. Fake pass, fires one over the middle. Nice job there. That is Caleb Howard. No, that's George Abote.
Caleb Howard.
To make George Abote.
Past the 35-yard line. No, at the 35-yard line.
Abote.
George Abote on the catch.
Sorry about that one. But it was the first time we've made one of those little medium-level passes. We've made a lot of those over the first several games. We haven't made a whole lot right here. The zone defense right now, the Pioneers doing the job against our pass game. So Meagle looking out now towards the right. He's got Caleb Howard just off of his fingertips.
Caleb Howard falls incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10.
Second down and 10 for the Eagles. We are on our own 35-yard line. If you just chiming in, this is Dean Cornegie. Dean Cornegie listening in, appreciating all the humor that Camille is bringing. This is a run by McCondy. McCondy's got some room.
Yep.
McCondy breaking tackles and getting about 12 yards, 13 yards. Nice big run right there with 3.5 minutes left in the first half. McCondy gets the Eagles a first down. Good blocking, nice hole. Good fake by Meagle on that one. Good job by Claude to get that first down. 48-yard line, our own 48 is where the Eagles will start after that first down. Snap back, Meagle looking towards the middle screen. Tried to get a screen pass to Solomon Cole. Passes a little bit off the mark.
Pass is incomplete, intended for Solomon Cole.
With the Solomon Cole, that probably would have been another touchdown. Just saying. Probably.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
I'd like to see him get a couple of touchdowns. He's a good kid. We enjoy him in the broadcast class. He's fun to have around. He's an NBA guy, but he is a talent on no matter what field he's stepping on. Here's Meagle with keeping it up the middle. Tries to spin around. He'll get a couple yards on this run. Get up to the 50-yard line, be 3rd down and 8 with 3 minutes left in this first half.
Put in Andy Cook. That's all. I see him down there doing some hand signals. I don't know what that means, but.
Hey, he's doing something. He's busy doing something. Quarterback of the future for the Eagles. Snap back to Meagle. Looking, pass out towards the Bote. He's going to be tackled right away. Nice job just to make that catch as he was tackled immediately when the ball got there. No gain on the play. So Eagles are going to have to punt the ball. A little over 2 minutes left in the first half. So get this punt and then make sure your defense holds. Julian Hood punting into the wind here. Ball's going to be snapped right about on the 50-yard line. Snap back towards Hood. Gets a punt off into the wind, gets a great roll on it. It's going to roll right about to the 20-yard line. So nice job by Hood to get about a 35-yard punt. And the Eagles defense is going to have 1 minute and 50 seconds to stop the Pioneers and make sure they don't get anything else. We'll be right back. Thank you again, Mr. Cornegie, for listening in. If you guys are listening in, at Eagles on the Air is who you want to talk about. Let us know what's going on. Here's a pass out to Justice. And Justice trying to get some extra yards here. He's going to be fumbled by Cole. Picks it up. Solomon Cole into the end zone. There we go. I see no flags down. I could not see who caused the fumble.
Both touchdowns.
By Solomon Cole.
The Solomon Cole.
The Solomon. No, I'm going to start with the entire way now. Woo. So I didn't see who caused the fumble. I wish I've got 3 Eagles on it. Sam McKissick, we're being told by our expert spotter. Sam McKissick causes the fumble. The Solomon Cole picks it up and runs it in. He made a really good move at the end, too, to get it into the end zone. Solomon Cole's got both touchdowns for the Eagles. And here I am thinking we need some good defense to make sure that they don't get an extra touchdown at the end. Julian Hood with another gigantic extra point. A little bit of momentum right there then. All right then. 35-14. The defense has not had a great game. The offense has not had a great game. But a little bit here at the end. A little bit of action here, Camille.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay. Well, not okay with it, but we're coming back. Like I said, we're coming back.
Not the start to the game you wanted, but a good second quarter to get a touchdown in and then to get a big, humongous play. You know, we need to get Solomon a nickname now. He scored 2 touchdowns in a game. Think about this one. We'll throw some ideas out there. If you got an idea, tweet it to us. Mr. Cornegie, still having some fun on Twitter.
Solomon. The Solomon Cole. Let's think. It could be the since he got the fumble, the Solomon stole.
The Solomon stole.
Wow.
That's not bad on the spot, Camille.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not just a prophet. You're like, what do you call a person who names other people?
A bully.
A bully. And she's rolling. Eagles try one of those pop-up kicks. Oh, it's right next to us. Did we get it? We did get it, but ladies and gentlemen, there's a flag. There is a flag. And we had a guy, looks like I got experts to the right of me, experts to the left of me. The experts on the left side said that the Eagle kicking team was offsides. And it's not going to count. I was going to say that's the first time that I've seen that work. We've tried it 1 or 2 times before. That's the first time it worked, and it is going to be called against the Eagles. Nice job to get down there, too. Give South a little bit of that same medicine that they've been trying, but alas, that one wasn't to be. 1 minute, 31 seconds left. 35-14 is your score. Eagles made a couple of big plays in this quarter. Need to get a kickoff right here then. Now you've shown your cards. Probably won't be able to do that play again.
Do you think they will, though?
No, I don't think so. No. I think South is maybe thinking, oh, they brought up their guys a little bit higher. Julian Hood, a beautiful onside kick that time. Ball comes off the tee again, so we'll wait. Oh, man. We know, as always, Sandy McGowan watching online. Sandy never misses a game if she can't make it to the game. Sandy McGowan's watching online. Coach Roman, he always watches. Glad to have them. A couple of our finest teachers. Here's Julian Hood's kickoff. Line drive. Nice job when you're kicking into the wind. It's going to be picked up by 15. 15 is Brenner. Brenner out to the right-hand side is going to get past midfield. And they're going to have a short field to go with 1:22. A short field at the 42-yard line. So the line drive kick, it didn't bounce like you wanted it to. And that's picked up by Brenner. He got a good return on it. And the Eagles are going to have to play some defense here again. You know what? Last time we played defense, Camille, we scored a touchdown.
Do you think? No, I'm not even going to say anything because last time I didn't say anything. So
let's just play some good defense and leave the field here, right where it's at. All right, here's your keeper by Harrison, and he's got some room up the middle. And he's got a touchdown.
Okay, as we were saying before, we have a great student trainer program here at Fort Bend Christian Academy. Our head trainer, Danielle Kaser. Our seniors, Faith Avila, Eric Choi, Ariel Warren and Amiante Williams, and Megan Ogden. The juniors, Luke Dibble, Riley Marlowe, and Sarah Stubbs, all doing a great job on the field. Best training, what would you call them? Best
in the world?
No. Training, but what would you call them? Not team.
Squad?
Squad?
No. No.
Okay. Well, training.
Flock?
Kick is good by Nick Hack.
Training flock. Okay, best training flock.
A flock of
Texas.
trainers.
Minute 11 left in the second quarter.
I just did not want to address what happened. So, yeah, we'll just keep on going with that.
Yeah, touchdown by South. Harrison isn't just an accurate passer. That was a nice run by him. That run up the middle has worked for him a couple of times. So 1 minute, 11 seconds left in the second quarter, 42-14. Still like to get another big play. You never know. Get this kickoff, make a couple of passing plays on your own, and see what can happen.
Also, we have if you can see the pep band in the back, they're all lining up. 50-man pep band, biggest band we've had school history. They're going to come on during halftime for a show. Do you call it a show? Performance?
Sure, a show performance.
Yep.
Whatever you want to call it tonight, Camille, you're in charge.
Just tune in tonight during halftime to see that happen.
Yeah, they started off just kind of sitting and playing, and now as they've worked on it, and their I almost said coach, band teacher, band director, Deidre Wood, has done a fantastic job, and they've grown leaps and bounds just from the start of the football season. Now they're actually kind of marching onto the field. They're working on things. I'm telling you, next thing you know, these guys are going to be, I don't know, A&M-esque. Be like Texas A&M walking out there doing their, we might need a few more people.
Yeah, just maybe 2 or 3 more.
Yes, or, 200 or 300 more band members. But you never know. Here's the onsides-ish kick. I don't even know what to call that one. A medium kick, a pooch kick.
Oh,
it's
Craig
recovered
Kelly.
by
Pooch kick.
Craig Kelly.
Craig Kelly?
Yeah, number 14, Craig Kelly.
I'll take it.
Aw.
Have we called his name before?
Got by Jedi Jones and down.
Just kidding. It was
somebody. It was an Eagle player.
Was it 24 and not 14?
24 Jedi Jones. Well, either way.
Okay.
We're happy that Eagles have the ball. We're on our 34-yard line. Minute 10 left. And we're not just going to run the clock out. We got 4 receivers on the right, one on the left. Meagle looking, avoiding tackles. Ball gets hung up in the air.
Oh.
Is caught by George Apote.
The ball is caught by George Apote.
Meagle is evading tacklers and just says, you know what, I'm just going to throw it up into the air. One of these guys is going to go get it.
Good for an Eagle.
Either one of the Eagles could have caught that one. Just under a minute left. Eagles have the ball on our own half the field. It's about a 30-yard reception right there. Ball on the Pioneer 42-yard line. Snap back to Meagle, looking. Shoot one over towards Apote, and that one a little low.
Pass intended for
Yeah,
Apote.
throwing into the wind is tough like that one. You saw that last pass. He put his whole arm into it and only traveled like 30 yards up in the air. Yeah, throwing into a very stiff wind. We saw the American flag. It is straight up blowing. The pole is bending a good 2 feet. Here's your next snap, 2nd down and 10 with 43 seconds left. Meagle looking, fires one out towards the sideline. He kind of got rid of that one. Just saved some time on the clock there. 39 seconds left after that incomplete.
Goes out of bounds.
Solomon, please don't knock into our state championship cheerleaders. Please, we can't have. There's already 2 with leg problems. We can't have more.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things that you would not assume, but cheerleading, we have as many injuries. This is not just us. High school has as many cheerleading injuries as you have football injuries these days. These girls are not just, pom-pomming. They're going crazy. That reception goes to James Donovan. James Donovan is at the 27-yard line. 33 seconds left, and the passing game is coming alive, Camille. If you can get a score right here, steal the momentum back, you just never know.
I'm not saying anything. That's good luck that I'm not saying any predictions this game.
Pass goes out towards Minkondi. About a 6-yard gain right there. Clock is rolling, however. Timeout is called. So 20 seconds left. That's probably our last timeout. Our Eagles' last timeout, says the experts on the left. Oh.
We're coming back.
We're coming back.
I'm putting it out there.
Put your positive nature out there. We have not had a good half of football, but we've had flashes. A couple of flashes of brilliance and a couple of good passing plays on this drive have gotten the Eagles close within striking distance, and you never know. It would be really cool to see. I mean, a touchdown would be great. Into the wind, a Julian Hood, 40-yard field goal. I'm just saying, he could do it.
I don't put it past him.
Not one bit. Kid's got a leg. He can drive him low into the wind, or he can kick him up in the air. He's out there kind of warming up just in case. All right, empty backfield. 4 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Meagle looking. Fires one out towards, sure who it was who got the ball. It is a 1st down reception. Apote again. 7-yard catch. Eagles 1st down. We got to hurry. 11 seconds left. No timeouts. We got to move. Minkondi in motion. Here's your snap back to Meagle. Meagle's got to look out towards the side, looking for Minkondi. Horn goes off, and Minkondi could not get the reception in bounds. We're going to end the first half. The Eagles got the passing game going, Camille, but we are down 42-14. We need a gigantic second half push. You never know.
I think we got it.
We're going to keep the cameras on. We can look at the graphic right here. We'll get the graphic up, and then we'll get the graphic off there while our band comes on the field and let you guys see our band at halftime. Folks, we'll be back in about 20 minutes or so, and we'll talk about the first half, getting ready for the second half. Camille, good job on the first half.
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
And we'll be right back, folks.
But I guarantee you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Fort Bend Christian versus Lutheran South Academy football game. We left off last half, LSA 42, FBCA 14. Solomon Cole dropped both of the touchdowns. Mr. Williams, how do you think the last half went?
Well, second quarter better than the first quarter, right? That first quarter, it looked like we just kind of lost back and forth. So the second quarter, picked it up a little bit, got that offensive touchdown like we needed to get. Got the big, giant Solomon Cole fumble return for a touchdown like we needed to get. So we are hoping that the beginning of this second half is going to be a strong one. We're going to kick off. Julian Hu will kick off with the wind at his back, so get a good kickoff here, be nice. You see Lutheran South looking for an onside kick as they're kind of crowding the line right now. That's what they're assuming is going to happen. Here's Hood's kick. He goes deep, and he goes really deep. A nice job, nice kick. That's going to be a touchback, possibly.
Bo Penchik will down it.
So Pioneers are going to take over on the 25-yard line after that nice long kick by Hood.
25 for the Pioneers.
Well, 14, not what you'd like to see on the offensive side. This is a good defensive team. It's a good team that we're playing tonight, no doubt about it. The score doesn't tell the whole story, but they've got the edge. They've made the big plays. The Eagles have not. Had a lot of big plays, a couple of big pass plays, and the one big giant return, a fumble return by Solomon Stoll. Thank you very much, Camille. Let me say hello to Donald Blackman. Donald Blackman, also one of our regulars, always listening in. He texted earlier and said that he's listening in tonight. First play of the second half is going to go to Pensick. He's going to run for about 2 yards. Second down and 8.
Stopped by Blaine Baird after about a 2-yard pickup. It'll bring up second down.
You heard Jerry Reese, Blaine Baird. What year is Blaine Baird? Sophomore?
He's a sophomore.
He is a sophomore. Tough young kid, leading tackler for the Eagles, playing with a cast on his right hand. He plays kind of a safety position, but if you look the way we're set up, he's more like in a linebacker. So we don't really have a safety. Here's Bailey running out to the right-hand side. Bailey going to get some yards here and run out of bounds by Jedi Jones, who's getting a lot of tackles here. First down carry by Bailey. South will have it now in the 42.
First down for the Pioneers.
Moving the ball through on the ground more than through the air tonight. Couple Eagles breaking out the giant Fort Bend flags on a windy night. Those look pretty good. Get a big play here. Let's see if we can get something else going. Here's your running play to Bailey. Bailey making some moves. Mincondi chasing him down. And Bailey's going to get into the end zone. About a 60-yard run right there. And an Achilles heel for the Eagles tonight has been the run. Yeah. We're searching. We're searching right now as we're seeing something happen that has not happened all season long. And what is a very strong Eagles team is getting beaten on every single offensive possession so far by Lutheran South.
I just really do think it's the fact that it's LSA. It's like our biggest rival. I think, they're definitely talking on the field. I just think it's really getting to them. I don't know why they're not playing how they normally are.
Hatch gets the extra point through. 49 points on the board for South.
2:24 to go in the third quarter.
And third quarter starts with a negative. That's just something we didn't want to see. But we'll talk about those positives right now. And here come your Fort Bend flags. Why not? Smile, have some fun with it.
School spirit.
Yes, we'll take it. We'll mention a thank you to, in this very cold weather, Logan Walter is on camera this evening. We thank him for being out here. It's a cold, windy night, and you're doing camera. You're not out there running around, jogging around. You're kind of just standing and moving a camera around. Logan, thank you very much, bud. And for the second time, I believe, Logan's mom is helping out. We had an injury to a cameraman, so now we've got Logan's mom helping us out on camera again.
I feel like we need to get her a sweatshirt.
All right, Logan, make sure we pick up a sweatshirt for your mom next week, okay, to say thank you for helping us out on camera. All right, Eagles will get the ball here. And oddly enough, another onside kick by South.
Flag on the play.
Flag down. Probably an offsides here.
Recovered by number 40, Grant Harrelson.
A person might wonder why a 49-14 game is the time for an onside kick. I don't have an answer for that one.
They want to murder us. Which?
Oh, 40 points? Okay, so maybe they're going for the lead to try to make sure that the clock does run. I would maybe go with Camille.
Rivalry.
Because of the rivalry.
Yeah, they want to kill us.
Well, it is a thing that happens now much more than it happened in my day, because nowadays we have, cell phones and Twitter and all the other things that I don't even know the name of. So you have a lot of talking that goes on between schools, and I'm fairly sure, and Camille could probably back me up on this one, there's been a little talking online this week.
A little? Man.
Yeah, facetious perhaps.
Ball on their own 45-yard
well,
line.
we have been both ways. There have been times when the Eagles have absolutely owned the district, wiping up on South and on Second Baptist, and there have been times like this where we're just not getting the job done. Minkandi runs left. Nice job to get outside. About 3 Pioneers after him. He's going to get about a yard on the carry. And you'll see maybe just the biggest difference I've seen this evening, Camille, has been that the Eagles are not tackling. South's getting good blocking and good runs, but when we get up close to a runner, we're about 50% of the time we're not making good tackles, and they are. Here's your snap back to Meagle. Minkandi in the backfield with him. 2nd down and 9. Looking for a pass play. Nice job out to Abote. Breaking tackles. Nice job, George Abote. It's a 26-yard reception for Abote. He's had the big plays on offense with the exception of the Solomon Cole. The George Abote with some good catches tonight. It's a nice catch. Broke 3 tackles. Got himself 26 yards and a first down for the Eagles. Got the ball on the 27-yard line. Trying to get a touchdown here in the second half. Get the offense rolling again. Minkandi up the middle. Nice run for Claude. Knocks down a referee. Claude's going to glide in from 37 yards out.
Man, that poor ref.
Yeah, you feel for him because the referee's kind of backpedaling. He's exactly where he's supposed to be on the field. Claude trying to make a run just ran right into the guy, and only one of those 2 guys is wearing pads.
I mean, listen, I don't want to say it's his fault, but if Claude is barreling at me, I feel like I just hit the ground. I'd be so scared. I feel like at that point, I'd lose all pride as a ref, and I just hit the floor.
Well, this ref had his pride and did his job and was looking for the calls. It's a very nice job by Claude to get that huge touchdown run. He gets his first big play of the game. He's had some good runs tonight. That one goes for about 37 yards, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Nice job by the offensive line to clear that path, and the Eagles have their 3rd touchdown of the game. And referee, being tough as he is, bounces right back up, and we're ready for the extra point.
They're going to want to put that in the broadcast, in the podcast.
No. Another huge extra point by the Eagles, by Julian Hood. So we're not getting the job done on defense. We're just not. No way to look at it any other way to say it other than we're getting our lunch money stolen on defense. But the offense has had some flashes. And even against a solid team like Lutheran South, and Lutheran South this year will contend for the state title. It is and Camille just got shouted out all across the stadium. 9:25 left, Camille. We've got that touchdown is the bright spot.
Man, Mr. Williams, I don't know. I just feel like they're so scared to like, I'm watching them, and it's just like they're trying to smack the ball out of their hand, but like they're really scared to like do anything other than that. They're just like jabbing at them a little bit, hoping that they'll fall.
Yeah, and it hasn't really worked all that well tonight, smacking the ball out. Give one more hello to Dean Cornegie. Thank you again for chiming in. We appreciate it. Dean's daughters both went here, both softball stars. Morgan, his older daughter, went on to play college softball. One of the many fine college athletes we've had. In fact, this year, Mark Lowe, formerly of the Fort Bend Christian Eagles, Mark Lowe just retired after a 13-year Major League Baseball career. Kickoff by Hood, taken at the 1-yard line by Pensick.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a flag, pushing the block in the back. There's got to be a flag for blocking the. Please tell me there's a flag for blocking the back. There is no way. I'm not supposed to do this, I think, on the air. I don't think I'm allowed to do this, but who's going to fire me? That was a block in the back, straight up 10 yards from where the Pensick caught the ball. Takes it out to the 46, though, and since there's no flag, there was no foul.
I was going to say, is that something? Because, like, the boy just got like, listen, I've seen quite a bit of football, and I just feel like whenever things like that happen, I'm like, I don't know what call that is, but it's not right. That's not right.
Well, you had it right that time, because blocking somebody from behind is a foul, and that one should have been called. All right, Harrison fading back. The lefty looking deep down the field. Nothing there. And he was looking for 18. I'm sorry, looking for 88 that time. Rainey.
Breaking that play up.
Man, Zuber's fast.
He's also a large young man, very strong, but he is not slow.
So fast. Like, I was watching him. I don't think I've ever seen a football player that's like, is he defensive? He's in the front, right?
He is on the defense, correct.
Okay, yeah. I've never seen one of them run that fast in my whole life.
Here's a run by Pensick. He's going to get out of bounds, close to a first down.
Pensick on the run. Run out of bounds by Claude Mincondi.
And Mincondi's going to get credit for that tackle, knocking him out of bounds. Just under 9 minutes left in the third. Third down and 2 yards to go at the Eagles' 46-yard line. Nice to make a play right here. Be really nice to make a play. Make them either go for a fourth or punt the ball. Snap goes back to Harrison. Pensick just past the first down markers. Oh, he broke a tackle. Nice move by the young man. He's going to get run out of bounds by Mincondi again. And a first down run. The ball will be placed at the 37-yard line. Same place the Eagles ran their touchdown in, 37-yard line on the other side of the field just minutes ago.
Mr. Williams, you know what I just realized?
What'd you realize?
I'm about to say this to 100 people on a stream, but I just realized that the small white lines are the yards. Like, listen, I've been seeing them. I know that those are like the big ones are in between. Never noticed the smaller ones.
You are noticing big important things in football, Camille.
I just never noticed that there were 10. Mr. Williams, stop laughing. Don't make that face at me.
I'm not laughing at all.
Don't make that face at me.
I'm thinking about what your grade just went to in broadcast class. There's a first down run again by Pensick. I think we're going to see a lot of the young man, a lot of running here in this third quarter. 8.5 minutes left in the third. You're going to see a lot of the running game right now, and the Eagles are going to have to step up and make some tackles, make some plays, and we might be able to see our first punt by the Pioneers. Here's Bailey on the run. Kid's got some moves, gets outside on a first down, and I think, was that a flag that got thrown down? Nope, no flag. Clock is going to be started back up, and a first down run. Ball's at the 14-yard line. A lot of runs on this possession. Somebody needs to step up, make a tackle in the backfield, make another play like Solomon Cole got, where Sam McKissick calls a fumble, and Solomon got the touchdown in the first half. Here's Harrison rolling out to the left. He's going to run out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain.
Harrison is
second down and 5
by Claude Bencondi after picking up about a 5-yard gain.
So biggest successes we've had in the last couple of years. You've got state championships going to the cheerleading squad. You've got the softball, as always, contending. Got to I think the Final Four last year again. 7 state titles in the last, I think, 11 years. You playing this year? Or you just going to broadcast?
Softball? Mm-hmm. I haven't played softball in 3 years. I don't think I can hop back into that state championship team. They'd whip me into shape, but.
Well, I'll keep you right up here in the broadcast booth then. Wouldn't mind that one bit. That's going to be a touchdown run by Pensick. Broke a couple of arm tackles again. And the score's going to go over 50. 7.5 left in the third, and Eagles we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way to get the stop. Right now, I don't even mind. You know what? Let's get the offensive team back on the field, and let's keep scoring a couple touchdowns. We've got a couple good ones. Last couple times we've been out. Yeah, that's the side that sometimes we get.
Kick by the left-footed hack is good.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. Eagles will receive a kickoff here. Kind of interested to see if this will be a longer kickoff, or they're going to try another pooch kick to get the ball back. 56-21 is your unfortunate score. We're mentioning successes that we've had. Cross country, a few years back, cross country was just kind of a thing to do if you like to jog. Now cross country is contending for state titles. Eagles will take another short pooch kick right there. Not sure if that's supposed to be just a kick to make sure our guys don't get big returns, or if they're trying to get the ball back. Unsure. Nonetheless, Eagles ball. That was Grant Harrelson made the fair catch. Good move. Anytime the ball is kicked up in the air on a kickoff like that, you just wave your hand and you get a free shot at it without getting hit. So ball's on the 33-yard line. That's where the Eagles will start. Let's get this thing rolling. Got a touchdown last time out. Let's get another one. Meagle keeps it. He runs off to the right-hand side. Breaking a couple of tackles there. Gets about 9 yards on that carry.
Picks up about 8 yards.
Oh, who's hurt?
One of the South players on the tackle got hit or kicked.
Got kicked in the face.
Excellent spotter. Saw the entire thing.
Man. How did it even get? Oh, well, I guess it went in between the mask, I guess.
Yeah, in the opening. Whew. Yeah, that's number 88, Rainey, walking off the field now. Man,
good thing he's okay. Jeez.
Want to give a shout out to
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yep, it is. All right, second down and 2 yards to go. Folks, don't forget that Midnight Madness is next week after the football game. So we'll finish up football. We'll get guys a few minutes to get to the gym. Somewhere around 10 o'clock, Midnight Madness starts. Lots of stuff happening, lots of free stuff given away. We're going to kind of start our whole basketball season in that way. Here's Meagle looking off to the left, looking deep for Cole. Got Solomon Cole again. You want a bright spot? I give you the Solomon Cole. We should say that in tandem every time from here on out. Every time Solomon Cole, we'll go the Solomon Cole. Nice job by Meagle. When you got a one-on-one with your receivers, he's doing a good job tonight. Just throw the ball down there and let them make a play. We haven't done a whole lot of the crossing routes, haven't done a whole lot of slants tonight. But Meagle on that time, trust your receiver, tosses it down and gets another big gain. I didn't even see how many yards that was. Like 80?
50?
We'll go 50, sure. It was a lot of yards on the passing play. So Eagles have the ball 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. Here's your snap and a quick toss over towards Caleb Howard. I think that's Caleb Howard's first catch of the game, our leading receiver.
And it's good for another.
So Meagle beat the zone coverage that time, and Caleb's kind of got a little bit of a limp on his left leg there. I don't know if that's maybe why he hasn't been getting the catches. He's been our best receiver all year. A little bit of a limp to him right now. That's not a good thing. Next week will be a home game against Westbury Christian. Make sure you join us for that game. It'll be a nice one. Eagles looking to rebound defensively, keep this offense moving right here, just out of the reach that time. Looks like he was trying to hit Aiden McDonald. A little bit too far ahead of him. 2nd and 10.
Out of his reach, it'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
No, he was trying to hit James Donovan that time. They need to hit Aiden McDonald more. Tight end seam route or something. He got that touchdown two games ago. He made sure we all knew about it too on the in class.
Oh, really?
He did. He caught his first touchdown of his career, I think. Meagle's got a keeper. Looking out towards the side. Meagle into the end zone. There you go, JD. I mean, TD Meagle. TD Meagle with his first touchdown running of the game. He's got one past to Solomon Cole so far.
I was also focusing on I was staring at the dude Remy knocked down. Pancake. Wow.
You said pancake.
Was it? Yeah, because he always says it.
Yes, well, you're learning. Camille, you're learning. JD, Remington pancaked a guy on the left-hand side, and JD runs one in. Nice job. Kick here by Julian Hood is good. Another good hold by Marcus Romo to get the ball down. So against a strong, stout team, I'm telling you, Lutheran South will contend for the state championship in TAPS this year. Against a strong team, we put up 28 points in the third quarter with 5.5 still left. The defense has been the problem, and we need to find a way to shore this one up. Even the rest of this game would be nice to get a stop, get a little bit rolling, and get your offense back on the field to score again. Folks, we'll be right back.
Be found on the school website, or you can call
our volleyball team is wrapping up their season. Oh, we got Julian Hood first on the kickoff. It's going to be a little chip shot off to the left again. That one finds its way out of bounds. It'll be a penalty, and South will take over. Volleyball is making a push. They have an outside shot at making the playoffs right now. A very young volleyball team. They got a shot at the playoffs. Then a basketball season just getting rolling. Coach Lewis would love to make it back to the Final Four again this year. A couple of new guys coming in to fill the holes made by the graduates last year. We graduated a lot of guys last year. I think the starting 5 and first 2 guys off the bench. But a stout JV squad that we had. They've been playing a lot, and there's your penalty call. So 40-yard line is where South will start. The girls team bringing back most of their players. They graduated a couple of strong players, Emily Shee and a couple others that were big-time players for the Eagles. They'll start their season pretty soon as well. Here's your snap back to Harrison. He's looking to pass, finds out left, and just throws the ball away. Good pressure from Jalen Zuber that time.
Pressure by Jalen Zuber.
Nice job.
Harrison
So South
throws
not
the ball
content
out.
just to run the
Bring us
ball.
back
Try
down
that
to 10.
passing play. Didn't work out for him, thanks to Jalen. What year is Jalen?
He's a freshman.
Young man's a freshman. He's going to be around for a while, pressuring quarterbacks. Just wait until he hits that growth spurt. He ends up being 6'6".
Terrifying. Oh, my gosh.
Remy size. And then he starts running towards you. It's not going to be a pretty thing.
Boom.
Past that time goes out towards completed.
Solomon Cole on the
Out
tackle.
towards, that's net number 15, Brenner. But there's going to be a penalty on the Eagles as a late hit on the quarterback, I believe.
Man, Solomon's really doing it this game, man.
Yeah.
Defense, offense. He's the
Made
only
a
one
good tackle
tackling.
there.
Against the Eagles.
Yeah, you ran into the quarterback a little bit late after the throw. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for South instead of a third down that they were going to have.
Pioneers ball, 44-yard line.
He did hit the quarterback late, but he kind of pulled up a little bit. I don't know, that's kind of a 2019 call. There's been a lot of years I've been watching football here in high school where those kind of calls just aren't made. But, okay, I'll give it to him. These days, that's a call. Aired out this time. Oh, ow! No way. There is no way that just happened. There is no way that just happened. I mean, when things are going your way, Camille, they go all the way your way.
By Bo Pinchick for a touchdown.
That ball bounced up. 2 or 3 players had a shot at it. Both Eagles had the ball right there trying to get the interception. Both tipped up into the hands of Pensick. And you're going to have a touchdown in the most awkward way. Well, I say awkward for us.
I'm going to stay silent on this one, Mr. Williams.
Go ahead and stay silent.
Yeah.
I understand. One of those things, Camille, you'll see when things are going against you in football, they tend to go against you full force. This is a good South team. I'm not going to take anything away, but that kind of touchdown just kind of happens. Strange flag here. I think it's just a delay of game against South, so extra point will be taken 5 yards further back.
It's the score of 62-28. But it's okay. It's okay.
It is okay.
Positive side.
I mean, really, we had a double interception right there in our hands, waiting to happen, but the ball just tips out
It happens.
right to the South player. So
It's cold, you know. Can't really grab onto things, I guess. I don't play football. I'm not one to say anything. So.
no, but you're up here calling it, faithful in calling football. Next week will be our last home football game of the regular season. And we'll play Westbury at 7 o'clock. Offsides call on the Eagles, but extra point is good. So next week with the Westbury game, we'll conclude our home. But we're going to go on the road as much as possible. Mr. Cornegie is comparing the Solomon Cole. And if your last name is Cole and you're playing sports these days, it's pretty good. As Garrett Cole for the Astros, a 1-game 5, as the Astros head towards the ALCS starting tomorrow, I believe. We got our first game. You follow much Astros baseball, Camille?
I used to when I was very into softball, but now I think I just I tapped out since freshman year, since they won the World Series, I think.
You tapped out?
Yeah.
We're good again, Camille.
Okay, I maybe I'll start watching it. Maybe.
Texans are good. Astros are good. Rockets are good.
Texans are good.
Texans are fun to watch, too.
I don't think I've seen a Texans game since I was like 8, because my parents just stopped watching it because they would get too angry.
Okay, now you are fired. You can't be on the broadcast if you don't watch Texans
Just
football,
kidding.
Camille. Here's a kick, medium length kick. That's going to be picked up and taken by, is that Aboche?
I think it's
Solomon Cole.
The Solomon Cole. Thank you. I did not
yeah.
catch I got to catch the cues. Okay, we need a signal. You tried to give me a
Should do
signal.
like
I didn't catch it.
That's like TD Meagle. I'm trying to think of a. Maybe I should do like a. You know, if they can't even see what we're doing, so it's just silent.
It doesn't work when there's no camera on you, does it? All right, so when it gets the Solomon Cole, just put your hand out straight like this, and I'll watch for the Solomon Cole. Okay,
yep.
We'll get that one going. Now we need something for George. He's having an excellent game as well. Here's Meagle rolling out, looking. He's going to run the ball. He's going to lateral the ball to Caleb Howard. A little bit of a dangerous play, but, you know, right now, just play some football. Have some fun, play some football.
Yeah.
You'd like to get the ball in the end zone again. Howard is knocked out of bounds. It was a first down run. I'll give it to him. Meagle runs for about 8 yards, tosses it to Howard, who runs for about the last 5. So first down and 10. Ball's on the 41-yard line, headed towards midfield. Eagles' offensive line has not done a bad job tonight. I'll remind you, we 28 points on the board, running and passing touchdowns. They've done a good job tonight blocking. This pass, well, he missed his receiver there. That's 15. That's
Pass is intercepted.
Brennan again?
By Easton Brenner.
Yeah, Brenner.
Whoa.
And now we've got some chippiness and guys talking and guys not letting each other talk at each other. Now you've got some talking going on. So it's an interception. The receiver took it looks like a different turn than what JD thought he was going to take. And the interception goes to Brenner. After the interception goes, there's some pushing and shoving happening. Referees are talking about what to do about it. And that's the chippiness you don't really want to see. But in a rivalry game that's lopsided like this, you're going to see it. So we'll see what the call is going to be. Who's going to get penalized? I'm told offsetting, perhaps, by the experts on the left side. So personal foul, ejection on Lutheran South. Well, he didn't go offsetting, did he?
Player is ejected from
So a personal foul and an ejection of one of the Lutheran South players, and you get the biggest cheer we've had for the last several minutes.
I don't even know what happened. I wasn't even I zoned out for a second. Man, I was waiting for the fight. That was my whole thing. I'm a student. I'm allowed to say that. You're not. Maybe you're not, but I was waiting for the fight. Well, I am on the broadcast. Just kidding. I was not ready for the fight.
Well,
I did not want the fight to
Glad
happen.
there's not a fight. Nope. no replay. Yeah, we'll get a replay up here soon. We'll get that working. The equipment isn't quite ready yet. All right, Lutheran South will have the ball. They're going to have it at the 45, however. 15-yard penalty. All right, Camille, ready? Ready? Prediction coming up.
Oh, man.
All right, we're going to stop him. First time tonight, we're going to stop him. We're going to make a stand, and we're going to get the ball back. We're going to get our own touchdown. In some way, we're going to make a stop right here. Either turnover or make them punt the ball.
I'm so nervous for a fight because I feel like they don't know what they're getting into with Tony Saw and Remy and Ryan Mata and Robert Walter. And Zuber will run out full speed. I don't know.
Listen, I would put if you put Jalen Zuber and Robert Walter and start chasing me, I'm going to need some depends because those two guys.
Man.
And Robert Walter is not a small young man either. I watched him in the weight room over the summer. Good Lord, he's bench pressing like locomotives. The guy puts the effort into it.
Besides that, back to football.
Football. All right, 1st and 10 for Lutheran South at the 45. A handoff is going to go to Bailey. Up the middle he's going to go. He's going to be stopped for about 4 yards. 3 or 4 Eagles in on that tackle. Zuber was into there. Ryan Mata was on there. Tony Saw was onto there.
Ryan Mata is in on the tackle.
Carpenter comes back in on that defensive line.
With a lot of other Eagles there. Hey, Tuesday night, volleyball team is going to be having their senior night here at
Well, regardless of the score right now, you'd like to see a couple of big plays made. Like to see something on defense happen. We got the big defensive touchdown in the first half. You'd like to see something else happen like that.
5:30 p.m. is the start.
Snap by Harrison. He's waiting, looking down the field. Overshoots. Justice.
Pass is incomplete.
He overshoots Justice. That sounds like
Defended
something
by
you'd be accused of
Baird.
in a court of law. Overshooting Justice. And he misses him. And Harrison hasn't missed a lot tonight. He's having an excellent game on the ground and throwing the ball. Eagles flushed him out that time, flushed him out of the pocket. And the defense was there in the incompletion. So 3rd down and 6 yards to go for the Eagles. Make a play here, get your stop. Well, probably 2 plays. I imagine they'll go for it. Here's your keeper by Harrison. He's going to get a 1st down and much more. He got his 1st down. And 1st down and 10, about the 22-yard line.
Taken down by
the Solomon Cole.
What?
We have said his name a lot tonight.
Man.
He's making plays. He's doing his job.
He's so nice, too. Like, he really is the most athletic, nicest kid I've ever met. Like,
Yeah, and he makes me so mad because all he says is yes, sir, all the time. And I want to get on his case for, trying to watch NBA highlights in class. And he said, yes, sir, I'll turn it off. I'm like, oh, well, how do I argue? I'm like, okay, thank you. Here's Bailey with the run. Bailey's going to be stopped by, that is 36. Nice tackle there by, who is 36? That is Richard Hoke.
wow.
All right, Richard, first time we mentioned your name tonight. Probably because we can't see the numbers very well, especially glare in the booth here off the windows. But nice job by Richard as a 1-yard gain for Bailey. Going to happen right here. This is going to be it.
Okay. You're the prophet
We're going
this
to stop
game.
him right here.
Okay.
I'm 1 for 1, or 1 for 4, but we're not counting 3 of them, so I'm 1 for 1. All right, snap back to Harrison. He's going to look out to the side to give it to Bailey. Bailey misses the – was that – oh, I thought it was a backward pass.
Intended for Bailey.
Oh, incomplete, so 3rd down and 9, but I thought they were going to say he tried to lateral it. Darn, almost. Would have been another turnover. You know what a lateral is, Camille?
Yeah, it's when you toss it with one hand to the person to either side of you, just a little bit forward.
Kind of. Lateral has to be behind you. You can't.
Oh.
Because if it's in front of you, it's a forward pass. So
okay.
tried to lateral it, I thought, but no, incomplete pass instead. 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles. Harrison dropping back, looking over the middle. He's found Justice.
Whoa.
Justice breaks the tackle and gets out of bounds at about the 5.
Can you push people in the face?
Yeah.
What?
Stiff arm.
Okay, so that's
as long
not.
as you don't grab it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, is that not helmet grabbing or something?
Helmet grabbing or face masking. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stiff arm as long as you don't get your hand into there. So that's a 1st down and goal at about the 3-yard line. Lutheran South trying to turn me into a liar. 1:40 left in the 3rd quarter. This has been about the longest quarter I remember in the history of football. Here's your snap. It goes into Pensick, and he's going to get into the end zone.
Pensick for the touchdown.
So the offensive side of Lutheran South has been literally so far unstoppable tonight. We have 1 turnover for a touchdown on the Eagles. Other than that, they've been able to punch the ball in every time they've had it. And now with that touchdown, there is going to be a running clock. So how does your first blowout the opposite way feeling?
Mr. Williams, I don't think it'd be wise for me to
Okay,
talk.
we'll just leave that one alone. All right, we'll be right back, folks.
Night Madness will be a late night celebration in the North Gym to kick off all the winter sports. It'll follow the football game, last home football game.
Thoughts, Mr. Williams?
This is a team that's going to rebound next week.
Yep.
Westbury. Going to come back against Westbury next week and be just fine. End of the third quarter right there does go. It will be a running clock here in the fourth, at least for the time being, until the Eagles punch another one in.
First 100 in attendance will receive a late night water break.
We are starting up in a couple of other sports that we're hoping we're going to have success with. And I don't want to downplay this because this is a good team we're playing. We're not playing good defense tonight at all. So this one looks kind of ugly right now. But this is a good football team, and this is the first year we kind of rebounded. I don't want to say this is a rebuilding team. We've got a lot of guys in place that are very good, but it's going to take a couple years to build us back up to the time when, like I said, back when we had Sid Smith coaching and Bruce Matthews, one of the greatest offensive linemen in the history of football was our offensive coordinator, and we were steamrolling teams just like this. I remember we went up to Lutheran South to their place and beat them by about 40 one year when they were hoping to get back to the Final Four where they had been. So we've had teams before that have done their job so very well, and here's another one of those weird pooch kicks, and I don't know what I'm allowed to say online about why you would do that now. You got a lead that lets the clock run, and you try to pooch kick it like that. It's
I just feel like by 42 points, you know, it comes a point, you know, actually Coach Williams, your wife, was we would play basketball, and we would play who's that really small team? It was Saint
somebody, sure.
Saint somebody. They were really, really short. And by the time we were beating them by 60, she would tell us stop scoring. And I feel like it's at this point in the game where it's just like, calm down.
But rivalries, right? You get your rivalry games, and you just don't want to. Nice run there by Claude Mincondi. Claude's going to get about 15, 16, 18-yard run. He's had a couple of big runs like that. Nice job by Claude. Ball's at the 49 now, and the Eagles are moving. This is what I'm talking about. The defense has not had a good game by any measure, but the offense has done a pretty good job of moving the ball against a good, experienced Lutheran South team. Meagle now has two running backs. He's got Seth Montani. He goes in motion. Looking to the side, sends it out towards Montani. He's got a reception. Seth, his first touch of the ball tonight, gets a first down. Nice job. 13 yards on that reception.
Brings it down to the 39-yard line of the Pioneers, and it's good for another Eagles first down.
And you've got a first down at the 39-yard line. Like to see the Eagles punch another one into the end zone here.
You know, I'm not going to, even though I'm frustrated, I can't sit here and deny how good the team is in comparison to how it was before. Like, you know, maybe the guys were good years before, but just like the chemistry, you can tell, is way different, especially with Coach Black.
Yeah, they like each other. They're friends. Here's a good run by Meagle. Meagle's going to get 5 yards.
J.D. Meagle picks up 5 yards. Stopped by Brendan Boss.
Yeah, I'm going to be here for years to come, Camille. You're going to be here for this year, and next year you'll graduate and go do great things in broadcasting in college. But I'm going to get to watch this happen with Coach Black sticking around. I'm going to get to watch him coach for several years here with a good coaching staff that he has. We're going to have the guys we have are going to get better and better. We're going to keep on growing. We're going to keep on getting better. Here's a run by Montani. Montani's going to run out of bounds. He's going to get a first down. Nice job. Nice run out to the left side by Seth Montani.
Stopped by Ethan Savell, but not.
We're going to be fine. Just grit your teeth after this game. Go out and win next week, and then you got 3 road games against the district. Second Baptist this year is another strong team for them. We'll be going against them in a couple of weeks. I believe Cypress is coming up. Maybe our last game. I forget. A couple of good teams in the district. This is one of the best in the state we're playing tonight. Here's a pass to
Solomon Cole.
No
way.
Cole. The guy's having himself a game, Camille.
4 touchdowns. He's turning into TD Meagle all of a sudden. And this is Lutheran South. It's not the Village. Not to say anything against the
Village
Village.
is pretty good too,
but
not this good at all. Yeah, that's his 3rd touchdown, a defensive touchdown and 2 receptions. Is that a 4?
Yes. It was Claude was the other one.
Yeah, oh my word. All right. All right, Solomon Cole, having yourself a game. Nice job by Marcos Roma to get the hold down. Kick goes up by Hood, and that's a 50-yarder, wasn't it?
Made it into the soccer net.
Scored a soccer goal again. He does like to kick 40 and 45-yard field goals for his extra points. Why not?
Man, I can hear his mom down there, too, cheering. Solomon's mom.
Yeah.
Man.
She won't hold back.
She's so sweet.
Now, she cheers on the entire team, and when her son scores 4 touchdowns in a game, doggone it, you know what we're going to have to do now?
Get him a car.
No, that's in college. That happens in college, not in high school. Well, not in this high school. We'll have to get him, I don't know, we'll get him a cupcake or something on Monday for class.
He does love cake. Did you know
Solomon
that
loves
about
cake?
him?
I did not know that.
I've seen him eat 4 cakes, like 4 slices of cake in a day, and I don't know how he stays.
So what kind of cake? Pressure's on.
I think it's any type of cake, honestly.
Right.
I'm not
We're
that close
getting
to him.
Solomon
Probably
Cole
chocolate.
a cake.
Probably chocolate.
We're going to get the
Solomon
Solomon Cole
Cole
a cake for Monday. Tuesday. We're going to be back to school on Tuesday after the break. All right, there's a nice job. 35 points on the board for the Eagles.
Put me in a better mood. I'm not as angry.
Especially when one of your friends is having a game like this. It's not the only bright spot. There have been other bright spots. You know, the fact that J.D. Meagle, you know, he's getting some time to throw the ball. The offensive line is doing their job. So the offense is not having a bad game. Pensick runs out of bounds there. He's going to be stopped at the 15-yard line. That's where South is going to take over the ball.
15-yard line, it'll be the Pioneers. 1st and 10.
So the Eagles defense comes back out. You know, I think my problem was that I predicted it 1 possession too early, and that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
I haven't been the prophet for long. So this is actually the possession. This was the one I was thinking of where the Eagles are going to get their stop.
Okay, we'll allow it.
Thank you.
For this one, at least.
appreciate
Next
it.
time, off the air. Not allowed back.
I will let you take over play-by-play and color. All right, this is a new quarterback in the game and new running backs in the game, and wow, some serious tacklage happening there as Remington Strickland swallows number 21, David Aguilera. Remy just decided, I'm going to throw a couple guys out the way and just annihilates the poor young man.
He's going to be sore. He's going to be sore tomorrow.
On the one run, Remington picked him up and slammed him back down again on the tackle. Nice job. Remy's been in just about the entire game. The offensive line, defensive line, he's doing both. Here's a run up the middle and tackled very quickly after about a 2-yard gain. That is a tackle by Remington Strickland again. And Richard Hope was in on that tackle as well.
You know, I just wonder what it feels like to have that much strength. You know, like even any of these guys, like having that much strength, I just wonder what it feels like to be able to lift 300 pounds. Like,
well, I'll tell you.
From experience.
I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea. These guys are doing that one, and guys like Solomon, the Solomon Cole. The Solomon Cole is faster than I have ever even dreamt of being. Ball is fumbled there. Did Zuber get it? Hey, he did. Jalen Zuber with the fumble recovery. Maybe, unless for some reason they say he was down first.
I love Zuber so much.
Well, now we've got the ball. All right, Jalen Zuber with a fumble recovery. Second fumble recovery of the evening for the Eagles. And the Eagles are going to have the ball. 1st and 10 on about, looks like maybe around the 10-yard line. Nope, never mind. They're going to call him down. I'm dying right now.
15 to go.
Well, with the running clock, there's 3.5 minutes to go, and right now the Eagles have to hustle because they thought the offense was coming on the field, and I thought so too. Either way, they called him down, so a punt. I got my my recovery call. Solomon Cole's going to take the ball here and fumble it. And this is Jake Justice, who recovers the fumble and is down inside of the 10.
Jake Justice.
So no cake for Solomon.
Fumble.
Oh, come on. After carrying well, not carrying the team. Well, can I say that?
Tackled by Solomon Cole.
Can I say he was carrying the team?
Well, if he carried the team, we would need 35 more points. He is having a good game.
Okay.
So it was fumbled and recovered by Justice, and we're being told that it's going to come back to the spot the ball was fumbled or recovered. So it's going to be
ball is going to come back.
A first down for Lutheran South.
To the point of recovery.
Lutheran South will have the ball on their own 45.
It'll be the Pioneers' ball on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
The Eagles defense got a stop there, and now they're going to have to get another stop here. So that still counts, right? I still got it right?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe.
come on, Camille.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I need something. Thank you very much. The referees have to get back in their places as well.
Hopefully they don't get hit this time.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who is running the ball. Under 2.5 left. And it looks like Lutheran South is going to take the snap here and kneel it. And so with a running clock, and they kneel the ball down. So, Camille, upcoming things. We've got volleyball heading towards the playoff. We've got football playing Westbury next week at home, our last home game of the regular season. We've got some big football games coming up after that. We're going to try to bring you every game. It kind of depends on whether or not our tech guy can make it out to these games. We've got an amazing production trailer that we take to the away games. We use it in the home games too. I would put it up against any system you can see at any private school, and one of the best you'll see in the state of Texas. Mr. Chris Steeb helping to build this program up from the bottom. Second kneel down with 1.5 minutes left in the game.
Is this when they just like stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just kneel it down, and we're going to allow them to do it. I mean, they've earned the victory. They played very well tonight to get this one. I say thank you to the people on Twitter that have been chiming in. Dean Cornegie onto there. I say thank you to Donald Blackenman for being here, listening with us. I know that Sandy McGowan and Coach Roman are on there as well as I saw the halftime stats, over 100 people online watching this game. These guys braving the cold to play the game. Looks like about one more kneel down for South.
Man. They all hustled, though. I'm going to give them that. Man.
They did.
I'd be happy if I were Lutheran South. It was a good game for them.
It was. And this is going to help catapult them into the rest of their district season as well. Like to see where the Eagles are going to end up. We would like to think we've got a good shot at the playoffs. Second Baptist is another big hurdle. And we're going to shake them up. We're going to shake hands of Lutheran South. Big win for South tonight.
Like to have about 10 minutes to talk with their players.
And the Eagles are going to rebound next week, we hope, against Westbury Christian. Camille, you going to be with us next week?
I will. 100%.
You'll be with us. Folks, you should see Camille at work. Camille goes into and watches football games, takes notes, learns all the game, and does all the other work on broadcast team. I'm enjoying having her with me. Thank you for taking the microphone. Appreciate your work, Camille. Ladies and gentlemen, Camille's going to sign us off tonight. You guys have a great weekend.
Thank you so much for listening tonight. As Mr. Williams said, please tune in next week on Friday for the Fort Bend Christian game against Westbury. Thank you so much. Good night.